Good evening, ladies and gentlemongers. This is an event. King in Black, issue number 1. Now, this is an issue 1, so if you're new to my channel, first of all, spoilers. Secondly, read, buy it, go find it before you see anything on this review. There's a couple of moments in here that you got to experience as a comic book fan. Yes, as a reader of these, that you can't do this in movies, and I'll get to those parts. We begin this comic with chit-chatting. It's Eddie Brock. We saw this in the preview pages, but it was nice to see this one more time of him letting it sink in. All he cares about is Dylan Brock. There's two Brocks in here. And he gets the call to action. Epic shot there by Ryan Stegman. Ryan Stegman, I think, in this book, did better than Donny Cates did. I said it. He made this comic happen. He wants to find Dylan a place to hide. They're going to take him to a bunker. Now, there was no editor's note when they mentioned this bunker, but it's a safe room that was built for Spider-Man by a guy named Ezekiel. Nick Lowe usually comes clutch with the editor's notes. He didn't hear. I guess that was done on purpose. There's a couple of times they actually never do editor's notes here. When they talk about Thor, when they talk about, I'll just say it, Sentry taking out Carnage, that's not mentioned in an editor's note. So maybe that was like a mandate. So the book happens. Pure revelation. I'm just enthralled. I'm just looking. I'm just watching the story play. The way the characters act is exactly how they are supposed to act. That's Captain America. That's Captain Marvel, how they act. I don't think She-Hulk has a single line in here, but we get Tony Stark the way I want Tony Stark to be written. And it's just, what would happen if this symbiote, if Knull, I don't want to call him God, because there's only one God, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that. But there's Knull coming to Earth, especially right after the Kotati invasion, and they act like this happens in Marvel. This feels like the continuation of a story told by, going back to freaking the first time we see the symbiote suit. I want to say Secret Wars 8, Amazing Spider-Man 300, one of those books. One of those written by Stan, Steve, David, or Todd, as they credit at the back of the book. This just feels like it's part of Marvel, and a lot of books don't feel that way. And it mentions old stuff, like The Void and all that stuff. The Void had me thinking, though. The Void, okay? I'll edit this video, so I'm going to show you right now a picture from the Black Panther Agents of Wakanda issue number 2. That's Fat Cobra. He's squaring up against Sentry. Now, he uses his chi powers to take the Void out, turns it into a little black ball, and swallows the Void. So the Void is in Fat Cobra. Now, this book happens in Marvel Comics. It happens, I don't know, last I checked, all of the Marvel comics, unless specified otherwise, are in the 616 and in canon. Are we just ignoring that? Is there a book that I didn't read that addresses that moment? Maybe Annihilation does. Annihilation Surge, whatever it was called. I think Matthew Rosenberg wrote that. Maybe it's addressed there. If not, or if this is like an actual error, let me know in the comments, people who actually read all the books and may know better. Please and thank you. Your assistance is needed here on Chillmonger. Now, looking at my notes, because there's a whole bunch of notes here. I wrote, but of course it's New York. Yes, the image of all of these symbiotes showing up happens right here. These symbiote dragons happen right here in New York. The King in Black. All of those explosions up in the space, up in orbit, didn't help. Barely helped. Took out a couple of those dragons, but there are more than enough dragons in here to encase the globe in a dome of darkness. Before the dome of darkness, we had a little bit of hope. We actually thought that maybe, perhaps, possibly, we would have a fight against the threat. This page here, right at the bottom, it says, a thought cloud. Iron Man, Captain, please excuse the intrusion into your minds. You know what I call this? What no movie can do. What no other media can do. Music, everything, TV. You control the suspense. It's called anticipation. And I take my finger here, and I wonder who that thought cloud is. Who's psychically speaking to these people? It's got to be Professor X, right? It's It's got to be an X-Men, maybe Jean. I wonder who it could be. The suspense is killing me, but I control the suspense because that's what comics are. I turn the page, and it's the goddamn X-Men. And I'm playing this in my mind, and I'm watching this, and I see Cyclops doing a Zark, and I see Magneto showing up. They got the heavy hitters in here. Storm, Jean Grey, and Wolverine are here. Old Man Cable is here. That's a little bit weird to me to see the older version of Cable. I've been saying to you guys, don't read young Cable. What's the point of getting... Or I was saying this. I said I'm not going to read a book called Cable with young Cable starring in him when I know he's going to be replaced with old Cable. This doesn't look like young Cable. This looks like the older version of Cable, doesn't it? Pat myself on the back. X-Men right now, man. I understand X of Swords with Destruction turned out well. I get it. I watched damn near every YouTube video about it. Wolf Warner was, I told you so. Yeah, yes, okay. Destruction was good. I understand. It finished off well. But god damn it. This was no stasis. This is how you do an event, man. This is so impactful, so eventful. There's not going to be a stasis in here. And here comes Storm. She's trying to concentrate. Stop with your little jokes about, oh, Thor is the god and I am the goddess. Leave me alone. I'm trying to light things up. So the weaknesses of symbiotes, of course, are sound, fire, and was it lightning too? And bright lights, and that's why they went with her. And a lot of the electricity-based heroes, cosmic heroes, maybe magic can affect it. This is a nitpick. No, this is not a nitpick. This is... I'll just say it. Surge, Noriko Ashido. Blue hair, mutant, young, teen, maybe older than a teenager now. She has electricity-based powers, and I would have loved to see her here. But she's not an A-lister, and it wouldn't have looked cool when it happened. I get it. They'll probably kill her like they killed Rockslide. He throws up to this throne, because now it's the third plan, Plan C, where you gotta go to where the absolute carnage mayhem took place, right at the center of it. He puts on his sort of Cerebro helmet type deal to connect, and he doesn't know if this is gonna kill him or not, but it's the Hail Mary. So, a heroic moment there by Eddie Brock. One of many heroic moments in here. And, oh God, run, is what he says. Because he sees something. And I like the way this page laid out because I'm looking at this page first and seeing Captain America and Wolverine and all these guys slowly realize that this is not going to turn out well. And I'm happy my eyes went from top left to top right until I saw. This was my reaction to what I saw. I'm sorry. Venomized Celestials? Nullified Celestials? Bro. I deserved this. I deserved this today. And there's still more book to go. Shh, Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman. And here comes Knull. He is on the planet. Issue number 1. We're not playing around. Red word balloon treatment. You can tell he's British and it's not the teeth giving that away. I'm joking. He's not British. I don't think he's British. But whoever they get to play in the movie, good luck living up to these standards. We get to this page where Children of the Atom shows up. They're not clones. They're not androids. Same company that put out this is putting out this. Next page. Here's my reaction. No way. They did anticipation twice. So who's it going to be? The big gun. Where usually we're the last thing someone sees. But today we're going to watch. Shout out to Kamala Khan over there. Drawn beautifully by Ryan Stegman. I love her facial expressions more than that guy, that girl, that guy, and everybody else here. But who's it going to be? The big gun. I'm saying it's going to be Hulk. Is it Hulk? It's Sentry. Now, Sentry's success lasted 1 page, 2 page. The very third page, Sentry who? He's ripped. Where's Sentry anymore? What is Sentry? He's gone. He's 50 years now. Cause when you cut a century in half, that's 50 years. He's gone. Adios. Bye. I am the Void, he says. He is the Void. Emma Frost, circa 2010, I remember a story happening there where she had it. I don't think she has it anymore. Yeah, never mind. I wish I hadn't said that because, yeah, they fixed that. They amended that issue. Never mind. But the Fat Cobra thing still does stand. I don't get that. Cap, get out of there now. Cap, do you hear me? We have to regroup. We can't win this right now. Tony knows it. Cap, he's not going to ever admit defeat, but he's got to know it. everyone just gets swallowed in this rain of symbiote dragons, and he puts the world on in a dome. And then we got Storm acting like Dagger in Secret Empire. We got Venom saying, okay, I gotta show up, it's my turn now. Connects. The King in Black finds him right away. Knull just, look, how you gonna stop that huge ass hand? I actually thought, okay, yeah, maybe maybe Venom has the best chance against Knull. That's not true. Venom did not have the best chance against Knull. And again, I'm reacting to this stuff like a fan seeing. There's nothing to overthink. There's a couple of nods to maybe some moments in history, but it's just eventful for an event. Boom. Talks to Brock and goes, yeah, my bad. I said Brock. Silly me. I meant to say Dylan Brock. No, not my son. You get a little bit of that emotion early in the comic, and that's going to pay off here. He will suck the symbiote out of Eddie, and gravity will do the rest. And that's where they leave us. The King in Black. How about a round of applause? I'm not going to stand, but that's a fucking amazing comic book here. King in Black, Kate Stegman, Mayor Martin. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I love this. I'm going to talk about this series. The checklist in the back. Man, you know me and how anti-tie-in I am. I think I might have to pick up a couple of these tie-ins. We'll see. But that's how good it makes me feel. Like, this was a 10 out of 10 comic book. That's how good this book was. To make me be like, man, I don't want to miss out on... I'll check out Venom, but I don't want to miss out on the other stuff that they have. Like, who knows what's going to happen in King in Black Immortal Hulk. You never know. Hey, maybe King in Black Namor will be useful. Symbiote Spider-Man King in Black? I don't know. Does that take place in the past? So maybe not. Maybe not that one. But still, there's so much happening in here. This sold more books. Phenomenal job. I'm going to be chatting about this. I'll chat about this on Discord. If you want to join my Discord, just ask in the comments. If you're like one of my regulars, I'll recognize your name. I'll be like, yeah, he wants to join Discord. Or she wants to. No, I don't have any she regulars, honestly. Just write a comment. I'll send you the Discord link. We'll chat there. Okay. That's the review. Thank you. King of Black issue number 1. I'll be back for issue number 2. Donny Cates. He was great. It was very much worth the wait. Hey, if you think this comic book was an 8, haters gonna hate. I got the mic on my right.